Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. I woke up. So check this out. I woke up this morning and I got quite a few messages. Actually throughout the week. For the last 3 days I've been getting tagged in it. But one of the messages, someone was asking me, they said, "Hey, why haven't you responded back to Benzino? He's been bringing that heat at you." And also they tagged me on another post where Benzino, well, let me see if I'm gonna bring up his tweet. This is what Benzino said. Benzino said, "Now that Snoop said M is not top 10, what do you goofy dick riding stands got to say now?" I'm like, what did I miss? So Benzino has been going off. Now there are a few other comments. Now those of you all that don't know, Benzino, he has been wanting to fight me. He has been very upset with my critique and my videos at him. He had offered to pay my bus ticket down to his crab shop so that me and him can get in the fight. You can go back in some earlier videos where I did a whole video and I showed the receipts and the DMs between me and him, but then he decided to block me and had no communication. I said, well, all right, send me your half of the money and I'll see you. He ends up blocking me. And then here recently, last week, he was talking some more stuff about stands. Like, we are always on his mind. So he had said this, and then I had got on my other account because he had blocked me. And I said, hey, you know, when are you and Evolve supposed to, you know, that smoke? And then he said that I was scared or whatnot. But anyway, that aside, let's get to Snoop Dogg because this was confusing me a bit. Okay, so why was it, well, okay, so it wasn't quite confusing to me, but it was I was kind of like, really? Snoop? Because I remember when Snoop had said it, Snoop had said that time that, you know, nobody want to mess with the white boy, and, you know, I don't want him on my track because basically he would steal the show. So Snoop had praised him, and I've been receiving all these tweets and messages about how Snoop is throwing shade at Eminem, and Snoop has changed, and Snoop is racist, a lot of different things. So it was hard for me to believe because I just know Snoop Dogg's history and his consistency with regards to his personality. So I'm going to watch the clip on today and see exactly what he said, and we're going to see if we can break this down. Because there's some other stuff that had happened with Royce the 5'9" that I'm going to bring up later on at the end of this video, where Royce had well, I was told that Royce was throwing shade at Eminem too, but we want to break that down. But let's go ahead and let me just play the clip.
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000. None. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it, but that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
See, I feel like people like you, Snoop, keep people honest.
The Breakfast Club.
I respect Eminem.
Do you really respect him? Really, Charlamagne?
I personally don't.
Me neither.
You've been around a long time. Why don't you have him in your top 10?
Because there's some niggas in the 80s that he can't fuck with.
Like who?
Like Rakim.
Yes, sir.
Like Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir.
Like KRS-One. Like LL Cool J. Shall I go on?
Okay, go on.
Like Ice Cube. You understand me? I ain't got no time to play with it. It is what it is. It's like, Cuz did that. He did that to the fullest. That's one of my teammates. That's one of my brothers. He did that. But when you talking about this hip hop shit that I can't live without,
okay,
I can live without that.
Hey, so I watched the clip. Is it just me but did that ending, like, Snoop was kind of like hostile for like no reason. Like the energy he was bringing, he is like, I ain't got time to play. Like, why is it? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but he did go on to say, I can live without it. I guess he's saying that he can live without M albums, or like, I didn't know where this hostility for like no reason at the end. He just seemed so combobulated at the end, just all over the place. But I gotta say this, I don't find nothing wrong with this. Like, this is Snoop Dogg's opinion. Like, a lot of people were telling me, and I was reading some of the headlines, and some of the headlines was, like, you look at Benzino's tweet. Benzino said, now that Snoop Dogg said M is not top 10, what do you goofy D-riding stands got to say now? Now, I knew that was weird because, you know, Benzino, he tried to formulate the comment in a way that it states that, well, Snoop is the ambassador, like he's the measurement, like he's not, like he, for his own self, for his opinion. And then he said Snoop said that Eminem is not top 10. Snoop didn't say that. He didn't say Eminem is not top 10. He said that Eminem is not his top 10. You know, see, people try to play with words, and like I said, but that's just so Benzino. But I didn't find anything wrong with that. Music is subjective, and maybe Eminem is not in his top 10. That's all right. And you know, I agree with what Snoop Dogg said, that, you know, Dr. Dre gave us the best Eminem. You know, Dr. Dre, he brung out a lot. He founded him, and he brung out a lot, and he made Eminem more confident, and he gave him a massive platform, and he did give us the best Eminem that we have today. And you know, Eminem would say that. Eminem have said that in the past, that Dr. Dre has saved his life. So I don't find anything wrong. Now, someone did say that Snoop Dogg had stated that Eminem gets no respect as a white rapper, but in listening to that clip, he never said that neither. I mean, he said that white rappers before Eminem got no respect. You know, Eminem, the rap god, he came in, he was like that savior. He opened the way for them. I mean, so I'm glad I listened to it for myself. It just seemed like a mixed botch of just people that are misinformed or just take it. And a lot of people were saying, let's cancel him. Like, a lot of Eminem fans were mad, and you shouldn't be. I give my opinion on this channel. Every single video is my opinion, my critique, and it's just mine. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that, hey, you know, I hate his opinion, so cancel him. That's just dumb, and you guys shouldn't be doing that neither. But there was something that we do need to address, though. It's something that Snoop said at the end, guys, that I do need to address. Let me take this off real quick. Subscribe. And he started naming a bunch of rappers that are better than him. That he, you know, from his perspective, but he said people like Rakim and Ice Cube, and he named it quite a bit. But what's weird to me is that Big Daddy Kane, all of those that he named, everyone that he named that is above Eminem, have stated and have said that Eminem is one of the greatest. So all of his favorite rappers say that Eminem is their favorite rappers. It's just, I just thought I'd put it out there that everyone that Snoop Dogg has named has already been openly and publicly saying that, yeah, Eminem is my top 5, top 3. You know, all of them. Okay, so moving on. I received a few tags. People said that Royce is a traitor, Royce is a snake. Look what Royce said. So this is what Royce said in a tweet. The Breakfast Club, they started something. They made a comment in about Snoop and how did everyone feel about Snoop Dogg, and Royce the 5'9", he responded. Snoop is qualified to say everything he just said. And yes, I agree that Dre gave us the best version of Marshall we could have ever seen. I completely understand his criteria he's going by. I'm the other way around as a fan. Snoop ain't as high on my list as M, but I can't live without Doggy Style. And I'll take that over any Eminem album. It's all subjective to me. Royce the 5'9".
Okay, all right, Royce the 5'9". Y'all see that? Y'all hear that? I don't. Oh, why did people say that Royce is a traitor? Royce is a snake. Once again, I don't see anything wrong with this statement. Music is subjective. Music is, to their liking. I will say I was a bit surprised that what Royce said at the end, and I'll get to that, but everything that he said, music is subjective. Snoop, that's Snoop's list, and I have my list. Dr. Dre gave us the best of Eminem. Like, everything that Royce said in his comment was good. I'm okay with it.
But
once again, there's something that is off with me. And that is his last statement where he said, basically, there's no album like he would choose the Doggy Style album over any of Eminem's album. Any day. That was shocking. I am surprised to read that Royce would take that stance, but you learn people. Now, I've just learned a little bit more about Royce, and nothing bad, but I just see that he is a big fan of Doggy Style. He's a big fan. He's a big fan of Doggy Style. He's a big fan of the Doggy Style album. Oh, I'm pretty sure he's a big fan of Doggy Style. Okay, I got demonetized. YouTube. All right, you know what? I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit that out. Scratch that out. Nah, I'm gonna keep that in. I was gonna be like, maybe most likely he's a fan of doing the Doggy Style too. All right, where am I? But anyway, what I've learned is that he's a big fan of the Doggy Style album also. Like, he really, really enjoyed it. I just learned that. I didn't know that. It doesn't say, it doesn't discredit Eminem or shows a form of hate, but it's hard for me to believe. It would be hard for me to say that Doggy Style album by Snoop Dogg, that nothing that Eminem has produced and created stands up against it. No album can stand up against that. That's a tough stance. That is a very bold statement. Like, I'm not willing to make that, but once again, music is subjective, so I have to be okay with that, because once again, that is his opinion. But man, in my opinion, his opinion is a little crazy, a little cray-cray, a little loco-coco. No, but anyway there, guys, I would love to know what you all think. Do you all agree? What do you all think of Benzino? And people be like, hey, why you always say Benzino like why you always say Benzino like Benzino? And, they try to correct me in comment. Like, you're new here, so you don't know. But anyway, what do you all think about Benzino and Royce the 5'9" and Snoop Dogg? Are you guys big Snoop Dogg fans? That's something we don't talk a lot about. Are you guys big Snoop Dogg fans? What do you think? I want to know. Other than that, guys, I'm tired for some reason. I will see you guys in the very next video. As always, hey, KIP, keep it positive, stay safe, guys.